In this lesson, we are going to cover when you use a or an. So the two most important but tricky cases for when to use a/an are one, when you are introducing something for the first time, and two, when there are multiple of whatever you are talking about. So these are the two most important cases to master. They're the most common, but most students find them the most tricky. So let's look at each one in detail. When you are introducing something for the first time, for example, we hiked Mount Everest, which was a challenging experience. However, the experience was incredible. So in this conversation or in this response, wherever we wrote or said this sentence, the first time that we mention the experience of climbing Everest, we will introduce it using a. And now that we have introduced it in that context, we can refer to that experience using the. He considered buying a red car or a blue car. He bought the blue one. Again, here we are introducing a red car and a blue car. And now that those have been introduced, we could refer to either one using the, like we do in the second sentence. He bought the blue car. This comes up in picture description. For example, this image shows a boy sitting on the kitchen counter. The boy is wearing a gray sweater. So the first time that we mention something when describing an image, which is a new context, we will introduce that person or that object or whatever using a. And after that, we can then refer to it using the. The second main case that you should master is when there are multiple of whatever you are talking about. For example, learning a foreign language can open many doors. So there are many foreign languages that a person could learn. And in this sentence, we're just saying learning one of them, a foreign language, can open many doors. People should work in an office close to where they live. So there are presumably many offices close to where a person lives, and we're just saying that in general, a person should work in one of those offices that is close to where they live. So to reiterate, there are multiple foreign languages that someone could study and multiple offices where someone could work, and we're just referring to one of them, not a specific one, but just one of them. So we use a. We also use a for the following categories. So professions. He is a doctor. She is an engineer. I am an English teacher. We also use a in big numbers. 1,000 people. $1 billion. And in frequency. 2 times a week. And notice how with frequency, often my pronunciation will change. 2 times a week. 4 times a month. So here is the recap for this lesson. These are the main cases that you should remember for a/an. Number 1, when you are introducing something for the first time. Number 2, when there are multiple of whatever you are talking about. And then number 3, for professions, 4, big numbers, and 5, frequency.